Hi Dan. Steve. Smatka. Steve. Whatever. You know? Cup of coffee at the very wrong time of the day. How could you not? So, yeah, painting. It's resume. I'm resuming the painting that I was doing earlier, which is that painting by Alexander Rostov, uh, creative director, art director. I keep on forgetting the title. Art director of Disco Elysium. I believe that was the title. I'll look it up once again just to make sure. Information takes a while to stick in my brain. Alexander Rostov. Uh, Art director. Yes, correct. Cool. Yeah, of Disco Elysium. One of my biggest inspirations, and I'm doing a master copy of one of his paintings because I need a reference of how to deal with fire in my current sorry in my current painting. Yeah. uh I'll just like get you up to speed. Scene. Yeah, this is the master copy. I will again link uh his art station in the chat if you want to look at the painting as I oh wait, I can just show you here. Yeah. Yeah, very lovely painting. It's big too, detailed. Can't imagine how much time you took on this. But yeah, I've been trying to get this down. I don't quite feel I've been doing it so good, but hey, like I am not on the same level. But like I said, yeah, I'm trying to get the fire down and how it reacts to the different bodies in this. I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna save this, and I'm going to open like the painting that I'm currently doing. Yeah, hold on. It's called The Devil's Due. It's currently loading. So 1 second. I'm just gonna like make sure to finish my cup of coffee before I start on this again. Yeah, there you go. The devil holding what he holds dearest. Still, I'm not gonna touch that for a little bit, though already I feel I know a little bit better what I want to do with it just from like this painting alone, the next one that I was doing. Still, I'm not entirely sure how to approach it, so just doing my thing. Doing a master copy. I know it's like really messy. Like you're probably looking at the parts that are like, for example, like the water is not. It's whack. Water is fucking whack, man. I know, but it is what it is, man. I tried. That's what matters at the end of the day. The fire is what I'm trying to get, really. As you can see, like I've omitted the one of the silhouettes, and there's a lot that's omitted from the original painting. Like the pirate ship in the background, or what I assume to be a pirate ship, is gone. Yeah. So that's the current state of affairs. I don't exactly know what to fill up this empty time with. Like, part of me is feeling like, maybe you should have just like finished your cup of coffee first before, like coming on stream, like going online, bro. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of a nice start to it. It's like, yeah, go get a cup of tea or something. Come like chill out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm I'll be right back. So yeah, that's that. That's that. As you can see, like unlike yesterday, the light to the left is blue now. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, it isn't red. It ain't the color of the devil no more. What are you? You a devil? Or are you an angel? Somewhere in between? Human? What are you? Human? Lame. Mm. I don't know what to say. If the chances are you're like, if somebody is watching this, if you are watching this, yeah, you can just like you can skip ahead if you want to. Like the actual painting process. Trim my beard, mustache. I was like, I looked at myself in the camera yesterday and I was like, bro, is that how it looks? Bro. I look a bit better clean cut. I still feel like I look kind of evil still. I do look at myself in the mirror and I was like, kind of evil looking, you know what I mean? Yeah. No. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Do you see a villain? Do you see you? What are you? Or what do you see? Yeah. I was just like running off his mouth. Nonsense, absolute nonsense. Why is this man asking me these questions? I don't want to think about this. Come on, I come to YouTube to like get away from my problems, not like be reminded of them. What am I? What do you mean, what am I? Like you can consider yourself to be anything, yeah? And whether or not that's in line whether or not that's in line with reality is up to debate. What does it matter? Does it? What you consider yourself to be your self-conception. Of course, like if I were to like go on record and say, I am a famous musician, like obviously that's a bold-faced lie or self-delusion, like famous by what standard? Famous to myself and me only. I'm musician where like I cannot play musical instruments, I can't sing for shit as much as I would love to be able to. So yeah, famous by no standard, musician by no standard. That self-conception is just wrong, arguably. But if I were to say I'm an artist, like I make arts, but what defines me as an artist? If like I can pick up a guitar, right? I have a guitar. If I can pick it up and play it, can I call myself a musician? As you can see, like, where is it? I have put paint on a canvas. Am I an artist? I consider myself to be one. It's my identity. But am I? Like, if you ask me, it's not up to anybody else to decide. The whole world can call me, can say that I am not an artist, but at the end of the day, I ain't gonna believe a fraction of the trillion that say I am not. But at the same time, it kind of has that same level of solidarity of the musician argument. Like if I can pick up a guitar and play it badly, am I any less of a musician if I make a bad art? I don't know. I don't know. Comparatively speaking, maybe somebody else with more sense can like make sense of that argument. Boy, Yeah, I'm just vibing, you know. I just shooting the shit. Random things come into my head. They pop in, pop out. Vagueness, vague, like fog, like faces in the fog. You weave through each thought. Metaphorical visual. Hell yeah. I'm almost out of coffee. Don't worry. Dog. You know, like I'm in this shit for the long haul. You know, I I do art every day. I plan to do it every day. Well, almost every day. I won't be able to stream it on weekends, and of course, you know, I might take a break every now and then. Hopefully, the breaks aren't too long. Like I have this problem where, like, once I get into art, I can like build up and up and up and do it more and more and more. But the moment I take a break, like it's like I fall off, like a steep fall off. It's like jumping off a cliff. So I don't know. I don't know. And then of course there are lies. I do take breaks like throughout the day. I've only painted for like 2 hours today. You know, there are 24 hours in a day. What did I do? What was it? Where did the rest of that time go? Fucking liar. Bold faced lie. Bad. Bad kid. But pretend I didn't say that, please. Right. Let's go. So something about this Rostov painting is that he's it seems like he's like selective about what he puts detail into and what doesn't get any further detail. And it's very it comes off as very intentional. Like hmm, yeah, I just noticed that. Okay. Mm. There's actually like a lot of detail on this boat. I don't want to get sucked into that. I'll intentionally not focus on those details. Though, what I will do is paint that puddle that I see. So the puddle that this guy is actually holding. You can actually see his silhouette holding it. Like this is supposed to be like a stand-in for the arm. Like you can actually like see the light acting on his arm. Very small details. and like from that is like come like you can see a paddle or an oar. How far into it actually goes, like so. Um, it doesn't fucking hell. Okay, I'm going to have to like put this above everything else. So it seems like you want to work with me. Meh. Filbert, Filbert brush probably isn't the best for this. So, but like still, um, yeah. Oh, that coffee isn't. Ish. Eek. Ah, sorry. I just assaulted my computer by accident. Oh, yeah. So there's an ore there. To be honest, like it's totally different than his, but like, uh, this I actually like. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put some further detail into this. Like he's holding a gun, by the way. It's very noticeable. And like so, and like so. You can see fine details on the gun. I don't want to get into fine details, to be honest. And I can actually even see like the angle and everything, and his fingers. I've noticed that there isn't any orange there where his hand is. That's where the smoke is, so it's like more noticeable that it's like a reflection on his finger. Is that what you call it? And I can also see that the details of his uniform are painted out. Couldn't make it out when I zoomed out, but like in here I can. And then the details of oh, okay, so there's another guy right here that I never noticed. I can see a face there. Face that I never saw before. Okay. Wow. She's fucking amazing, man. Like it seems like the water is going on the right side. Alright, so now for the water on this side. How am I going to treat it? Whatever. Ah, typically, I'm gonna go to the brush that I usually default to. It's like it turns everything orange, right? And it's more like the very strong. The only thing telling you that it's water really are the is the wave-like pattern. It is not the color of water, but it has to be. And then like there's I haven't really painted much water, to be honest. It's just I haven't. Should I feel bad about this? No, I shouldn't. But it's definitely something to add to the list. Just study nature. The water, it undulates. But what does undulation look like? Boy, are you high? No, I'm not, actually. I was yesterday, but right now, no. Uh, this man is a stoner. I'm not. Just kidding. And there's some more orange and some more bodies. I still can't tell if that. I thought that was a hat. I said that was a hat earlier. I interpreted it as a hat, but it's. I think it's actually a person. Now that I have a closer look at it, yeah, and then yeah, and like there's a lot of like smaller brushwork there to kind of symbolize that they're on fire. I think again, that's just an interpretation. This is surprisingly more subjectivity involved in these claims than I thought at first. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna go like low opacity for this. So I'm gonna like press less on the brush and just let it do its thing, I guess. Um, do I know what I mean by that? No, maybe I don't know. Whatever. Okay. That person just fades into the yellow. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't. It doesn't. Just doesn't. Ah, there. Ooh. Okay. And then like there's brushwork here that's actually brighter than their silhouettes. So I'm gonna like go into like brighter orange territory. And it's like a lot smaller. And I use this brush that like symbolize that these people are on fire. And then like this guy here on this guy. It's a lot of intricate detail. Oh right. I forgot to restart the timer. Journey of Mendoza. Just quick recheck check. See, okay. Hi, chat. Bye, chat. All right. Okay. Can see why this is a portfolio as well. Okay. Yeah, I just saw something. Like I keep on noticing things, like a lot of things. Okay. You're probably curious. Okay. So, all right. Look at this. You see? You see this guy? Yeah, like the brushwork coming off his head, like and here. Hopefully, you can see like my cursor. By the way. I find it really, it's a nice texture. And then there's brushwork here too. Yeah, and around this guy. It's a lot that I didn't notice. There is a lot to notice here. Um, okay. By the way, the guy that I just showed you is not in my painting. Like I neglected to paint him in. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to like reconfigure my setup. Like in order to like control Z, like I have to cross my hands like this. So also like have to lean forward in my chair in order to paint. It's not exactly ergonomic. Like none of this setup right here is like ergonomic. It's you make do with what you got, you know. So this color on the waves, it seems to be like a very like deep, like it's between magenta and like brown, deep dark red, I guess, and brown. It's, okay. Uh, what brush do I use for this? It's actually rather dark here in this area. Oh, and like G, of course, like you can use to for grayscale. See the darkest parts and like the lightest parts. Digital, man. That actually shows me that the color on his face isn't pronounced enough right here. Ew! It's like mud. Dude. Thick, hairy brush. Dude, what is this? Bruh. Okay, maybe if I turn the oiliness up. Also, no. Filbert brush, will you do me justice? This is better. Okay. I'm painting on the wrong layer. Again. Yeah, none of this makes sense, by the way. What the hell was that? None of this makes sense. None of this makes any sense. Yeah. Okay. Once again, I am lost. Lost in my own nonsense. I'm lost in the sauce. What's that moon again? Is that like something like people who are into politics say to each other to like imply that they have no sense? I have no sense, man. Sensibility, I don't have it. Eh, it's more towards orange. Maybe this color. That color is actually closer. It still has like that reddish hue to it. Uh-huh. And that's the water right there. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? And yay. Mm, okay. Not entirely sure what to do here. Um, these highlights are on a different layer. Of course. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's kind of stupid. Goodbye. You're now on a sensible layer. Kind of. Not really. So, water. It's wavy, I guess. You know that feeling when you're just not doing lines right? Like, you just look at the line and it's like, that is not an aesthetically pleasing line. Just, no, it can't be just me. You just look at it and you're like, fuck you. Why have you done this? I don't really get. Oh, no, lie. I kind of understand. I kind of understand these waves. And then they get smaller as they get further out. And you can see some here. Kind of gets dark right here because it fades away, right? Like the light is traveling in a straight line, hopefully. Uh, 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 yeah. And it actually it gets a bit brighter here, actually. Like this part of the water, it seems. And like the waves, some of the waves themselves, they start to get like the peaks or the crests, I think. Not really sure. Uh, they also like go up in value. I could be totally wrong. I'm just talking absolute nonsense. Dog shit nonsense. Let's try. Let's try. So like he has some like energetic lines like so, and yeah, like that. Not entirely a fan of the texture of those lines. Yeah. It's because it's low oily. Low oily, bro. So let's just try again. Okay, well, still. What are these brushes, man? Knife. Will knife do? Does will knife? Does will knife do? Now it looks like spaghetti. Why are you having the spaghetti in my death scene, sir? Oh, man. Yeah, no. I decided not to do that. What does that look like? Why does it look like this, man? Fuck. Hmm. Oh, that's the metallic brush. I don't fuck with it. Round soft maybe. A bit too pronounced. And yeah. And then there's some like right here. Thing is, like I'm noticing like okay, so like he'll do that, and then like he'll do some like different, like some that are in a different like that are noticeably different color. Like it's a lot. And then like the same goes for the people that are on fire. Like just like the fire itself. Like there's a lot of like just energetic brushstrokes I've noticed. Um hmm, what like is it how is it energetic? Can you like point that out? How would you express that? All right. Well, and like what kind of brush? That's too big. Hairy brush because it's kind of breath. Um, it's brr. Sorry, factory malfunction. My head is oh, bleach. Round brush. Okay, it's like smaller. Gonna go. How what do I feel like? Like so. I feel like doing this. Then like you can just like pick a bunch of different colors. Can I do this? No, I can't do that. No. Oh, right. It's on a and I'm gonna have a field day with myself. I keep on putting these things on the wrong layer, bro. Yeah, none of this is on a sensible layer. And I mean none of this is on a sensible layer. I'm not picking layer six. Yeah. No, wait, but yeah. No. Yes. No. Probably. Like, yeah. No. The fuck I'm thinking of him, bro. Like I'm just oh fucking hell. Just like hoping some shit works. No, I'm not just hoping some shit works. Like bro, like I swear there's like a proper process behind this right now. Like I'm not just doing random things. I swear. What? It's- Fuck. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Well, it's something. Like I remember back when I was like in college, right? And we're doing painting one day, and like I was really struggling, right? Similar to how I was struggling right now. But the thing is, like the difference when you're doing traditional painting is that you cannot undo like like any kind of indecision you have about how it needs to go is like it's you will fuck the painting eventually, right? You can't just erase it like it never happened. And I was doing the same thing on the traditional painting as so my my brother, not my literal brother, but my guy, he comes around, right? And he says, well, it looks like you tried really hard. I was like, F, bro. 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 Like, he meant it as a compliment, right? Like, I can see you're putting in effort, right? This is the good faith interpretation, and I believe the good faith interpretation is the correct one. But you tried, dog. Uh, So we're going to do some good old erasing. This is going to go. Not all of it is going to go, of course. But no, yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to blend with oh, 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 and blend with this brush. I just don't know how this brush works. Um, yeah, that's a good idea. Blend with something you don't know about. Okay. Still, I've noticed, yeah, I've noticed this and that and that and that and that. It's actually blah 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 blah. Oh God, the day when I actually learn how to paint fire, that day will come. What? No. Why is that brown? Ew. Get away from me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Paper, maybe. What's going on? What's going on here? What is going on? Are you okay? You need somebody to talk to. You know, after this painting, I think I might need somebody to talk to. Uh, fuck. Wow. Why, for the love of God, can't I paint fire? I mean, like, you can see that it's fire, right? You can. I can, at least. And it's not like the worst, but I don't feel too, this makes me uncomfortable. Ugh, ugh, my God. What's wrong with you, boy? Okay, so I think the reason that I'm struggling right now, right? Like, I can get the fire gradient down, yes, but finding accents like find I was about to say accents to symbolize like individual flames is what I struggle with. Something that is aesthetically pleasing. Like, and then like can I ask myself what is aesthetically pleasing? And I'm like, no, 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 like I just know it when I see it, you know. But you don't know. You clearly don't know what you want. You're here creating problems for yourself. You're making this harder for yourself. Eh. No, I'm not. I swear there has to be something good at the end of this. I will find it if I die. I, bro, like, bro, I swear to God, I will find that gold at the end of the tunnel. Or rainbow, or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck rainbows. Kidding. I think they're kind of cool. Oh, I actually like this red right here. The darker value does actually like. Hmm, let's sample this and blend. It's here. Um, all right. Let's take. I'm gonna take my mind off of that fire for the time being, and let's pick something else right here. Filbert brush. Do I use filbert brush? Is the filbert brush going to work with me or against me? Are you with me or are you against me? We're against you. Oh no. Here, the orange, like at the very tip top with this. He actually has like a facial structure, and also here that's is like yeah. I'm yeah. And then like the eyes right there. Mm-hmm. And then the nose sees some of the light, like so. And the man's got a little bit of fat. Little bit of fat on him. Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably gonna struggle a bit with this too. So this basic outline of him really doesn't do him justice. Man has a whole ass face, bro. Like right now, I know that like I don't need to focus on this guy to really like nail him for any. Like I don't need to paint this guy. Like the fire is what I'm trying to get right. And like I'm currently like distracting myself from doing that right. But like I'm just taking a break from that and painting something that captures my interest a little bit more to like keep me engaged in this. Mhm. And like spatial structures, like so, like not all of it you can see. It's like there's no answer. Bleh. Then some part of his eyes like receive the shadow, and then like there's a crease there where his mouth starts. Hmm. I struggle with the nose, like painting the nose properly. Just getting noses down in general, and like I focus on it a little bit more in recent times, and like I still can't get it. It's gonna take a lot of work, but hey, worth it at the end of the day. Now the scale is off because like I've increased the size of his head. Oh wait, fuck off. Goodbye, please. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation in getting rid of yourself. Uh, all of a sudden, I don't feel too good about this. Uh, Bletch. Suka Bletch. Colors, I'm aware, aren't really too good. I've noticed it's not as vibrant, but it's like because there's a difference between the two screens, but his colors are more vibrant, actually. I have a feeling it has to do with something with contrast, just like the contrast close between the colors here. This painting is probably in a higher resolution. Probably. Nah, it is. Let me see how far I can zoom into this, into his face before it gets blurry. Okay, it gets blurry here, but like I can actually make out his eyeballs and shit. Boy, he has a cross in his left hand. I never realized that. And there's like here, right here, but like it's kind of like shadowed. And then there's more here. Aye, aye, Captain. Now it looks a bit more sensible. Still ain't getting that nose right though. I'm like, yeah, I know, like this is like very minute pixels at this point. Should have really like chose a higher resolution for myself. Um, yeah, no, yes, no, yes, no, maybe so. Oh, he has an ear. Oh my God, how did I not notice his ears, guys? What a silly thing to not notice this guy's ears. Oh my God. And then, okay, so the right side is cooler. It's like it's like another thing. Oh, words, use them, maybe, maybe not. Brighter, good. And like he uses that on the other side, and you can see some of it like mix blend into like this orange right here. And you can make out some of his eyes. Like it's fucking impossible. It's not impossible, but I'm having a lot of difficulty like trying to establish a facial structure with this resolution. But to be honest, I think I would be like struggling still if it was in a proper resolution. And yeah, like the roundness of that dome, boy. Get dome, bro. And like you have the other side of his nose, which I didn't realize. I didn't notice. hmm And some of this, like yeah, they're uh, and then his hair too. You can actually see some of the gray on this side. Just like make something up. Yeah, just like make up my own flow lines. I'm not gonna try to copy the flow, bro. All right. And then like lighter here, like some of them are just like straight up gray, like completely desaturated. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. It's probably too bright. From a distance, it looks somewhat okay. Like I said, it's too bright right there. Grayer is good. Think. Yeah. That's that right there. And then like the hairline, some of the hairline is falls into the shadow. Uh, yeah. I like drawing faces, by the way. Which is why like there's this like sudden uptick of just knowing what to do versus the complete being lost in painting this fire right here. Though, like, I have noticed that I've made his head a bit bigger, so now, like, the scale of the rest of his body is, like, fucked. It's like, that's a very big head, bro. It doesn't look right anymore. And also, like, the pose right here is a lot more dynamic, right? Like, the head is at an angle like so, and his body is like so. The torso is like this, and then, like, the waist down is, like, more like this. It's I would describe that kind of body language as way more strong, whereas this is like just stiff. But that was never really the aim of the master copy. It was getting the flames right, which is what I am not doing right now. Um, okay. Can you get these flames right? All right, let me challenge myself a little bit and see if I can get this guy that's actually here into the painting. So I'm gonna use like lower this. I just gotta like see what I can do. Opacity up. Give me all that opacity. Turn up oiliness. Thank you. There's a face here. He seems to be a bearded individual. And you've got a nose. It's not all that colored, but and, and then smaller still is that that's like I'm gonna blend that and see if I can actually have some semblance of edge control. I fucking suck at controlling edges. And I also suck at blending because I don't do it. Okay, there's some brighter colors right here. I'm going to use this orange for the nose. The nose is actually smaller. Also, there's nothing there. There we go. And the lip shows a little bit right here. And the eyes, it this doesn't make sense actually. Let's go small. Can I? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it's like that. But if the nose is like that, that doesn't make sense. Nose is bleh, 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 maximum bleh. All right, no, I'm gonna take some of you out. I'm gonna increase the angle right here. See if this works. Yeah, and then that's your head. Yes. Wait. Okay. His head is kind of big in comparison to his I was about to say soulmates, to his crewmates here. So I'm gonna like that's a bit smaller. Yeah. That is the silhouette of his face, I believe. And then as I said, I was gonna blend right here. I'll pick a proper blend. Yeah. I won't kill myself with it. I probably shouldn't have said that. Censorship. I'm a fucking myself by saying these things. Mm. Yes, yes, you are, sir. And like, yeah, it actually like fades in like that, I think. I'm gonna look back on this in a couple of years if I'm still alive, and I'm gonna be like, wow, did I seriously make that? Like, that is so bad. Such is the nature of life, bro. And then, like, his beard actually gets a little bit of that. A little bit of that light. Thing is, like, he's a distance away from this guy, so should have put him closer to the leg right there. Whatever. It probably messes with the perspective too. Think about it. Like the size of his head in comparison to this guy and this guy. And this guy. His head is probably bigger than his. This guy's got like a ridiculously big head. Kind of looks like Jesus too. Big head Jesus. I noticed that there's also an outline to help like the viewers see that there's actually a person here. So I'm going to do a similar thing. I'm gonna see if I can make his head a bit smaller. So I'm like it's like that. Man, does not feel right doing this. I feel like I'm just like bringing attention to the flaws in my painting. In this painting, I feel weird calling it my painting because I mean it's a master copy, not mine. Maybe I could still. No. Yeah, that head is definitely big. And then there's another guy in the boat right here, like paddling. I'm gonna check chat. Is there anybody there? Probably not. So be it. Hello to anybody who's watching. Nice to have you. Alright. Take a pause. How long has it been? 40 minutes. Alright. I'll take a break. Small break. 10-minute break. So at 8 o'clock. So, the painting is like comparatively better than it was before. And you know, now that I have time to think about like that head that I just added to the scene, it's like I should probably correct it. Yeah. And then like that water, how am I gonna get that water? I don't know. I don't know. I find it interesting how I painted the silhouette of the that main guy standing standing in front of the boat. Anyways, let's bring a break. Okay. Water. Vibes. Question sign? I don't know. So many people nowadays trying to make it on this platform. It's like everybody on the grandma has that like side hustle. Did I tell you guys that I'm a grandmother? Yeah. It's like a little grandchild, very small, miniature human. Miniature humans are funny. I don't know. You may be wondering, what is the purpose of this dialogue? Mm. Painting to distract you. I don't know what to say right now. Just vibing, you know? 7 minutes on the clock. Can a man just run his mouth straight for 7 minutes? Like, can just like talk and talk and talk and talk? Like, so it's so irritating. I don't know. I think like your self-conception actually matters a lot when it comes to like how you interact with the world. Like, if you think you're grating and annoying, then you'll probably act in a way that reflects this, or you won't, but you'll still think that you're grating and annoying, and that's going to like really severely affect your own mental health and mental well-being over the long term. So, but hey, you can change that, like change your beliefs, change who you are. Just can. Like, we can do that. Like, when you're born in this world, you don't have a choice. And I've said this before, not on this channel, but I've said this before. Like, thrust into this world, you don't have a choice where, when, and to who you were born. The circumstances for many of the like earliest years of your life are already set in stone, really. I think there's a lot of determinism involved in those early years of life, but at a certain point, once you become aware of the fact that you can change, you can be different, you can grow out of in different directions from what you were molded to be, that's where you have freedom. A certain degree of freedom. It's not absolute freedom. I don't think that exists, but a degree of it. Mm. Still have yet to like figure out how to get like a fiery kind of texture, smoky, like both smoke and fire mixed together. Still don't know. There's so many ways to actually depict it. So it's like I just can't seem to be able to settle on one. Find a way that works. Mm. 1 minute on the clock. $8 o'clock. All right. Time to get back to painting. All right. Interestingly, yellow is used sparingly. There's a lot of orange, more orange in comparison. Um, Again, the wrong layer. Okay. Um, it reacts very differently when on this layer. I have noticed. Ah, it's overshadowed by the yellow. Okay, there. There we go. Hmm. So I'm just going to use regular pigment mode. No, do I have to use the temperature orange? That barely has an effect. Oh, oh, wrong layer. Okay, interesting. Painting under other layers does actually somewhat have an effect on like the layer over it. And also, I feel like this orange is the orange used on his face. So we're gonna go here and we're going to use the flat brush to like maximum chroma. Okay. Should I use the liner? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, bro, chill out. There. the angle of his like face and everything is correct. Not on my painting, I mean on his. Like you just gotta notice that there's a whole bunch of detail on this guy's face. And like the rest of the painting is like comparatively just meh. It's just meh. Premium meh. Like you're probably wondering to yourself right now, like, what is this pixel art? Who the fuck are you? Why are you doing this? Get away from me. So interesting. I think it's strongest here, I guess. I don't think there's much of a gradient from like strongly saturated or high chroma or whatever to like low chroma. Like yeah, so in Aimi or what still I'm going to tracking. Maybe there is I don't know. How does this look from afar? Huh. Okay. So I'm going to use this in right here. Now I how to consume your facer. You're gonna consume my face? You absolute perv. Ew. Away with you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Noticeable is this like color representing is it actually that I don't know. Let me zoom in. They're close, but I don't think it's actually that color. And I've noticed that he uses green and purple on his face as well. Allow me to show you. Yeah, so like you can see right here, kind of there. I don't know if this is an artifact, but right here there's some purple. This is green, and I don't know if that is like an if that's I was gonna say like an offset of green or I don't know if that's green or brown. It looks kind of brown, but it could be like a really dark green. I don't know. It's similar to this color, but I'm wondering if it is that color. Maybe, maybe not. Mm. Like you look at mine and you're like, oh my god, dude, just stop. Nah, I ain't gonna stop, bro. Even if it stank, I'm gonna do it. Oops. Like, from a distance, it doesn't look that bad, does it? Maybe it does. I don't know. Like, if you're not going to compare it to the original, of course. Oh, great. I'm looking at OBS. Mozilla Firefox open. Oh, work for me, Mozilla. Where are we? Oh, and then like there's a thing right there. Oh, look at that. And then like his chin, like that's kind of like a circular shape right here. It's like, go away, man, go away. Ah, remember there's like a bunch of copies, bro. Bunch of copies, I swear to God. And let's see it like have a thing right there. Yeah, very descriptive, sir. Have a thing right there. Cool. Is it that bad? Probably is. Like when you're going through this shit, like in your mind, like you're hearing, you should just stop. This is really bad, and like you can't. Like even if it's bad, you still gotta go through it. Keep on going. Like don't let the evil thoughts win. 'Cause that's what it is. It's evil thoughts. You might not be like insanely gifted or insanely skilled like that other artist, yes. But yeah, like there is only one way to make it. That's just by doing the thing. Eh, like you probably don't want to hear this. Like I don't want this. I don't want to hear this coming from you, sir. You suck. But it's the truth. Whatever. It's probably very annoying. Uh, Scarface. Yeah, so there's just that one face that is weirdly defined. Find much interest in it. All right, knock off a little bit right there. And I'm going to add a little bit right here. Yeah, I can carve out like a little bit right here. And can make out an eye. No, I don't like the look of that. I have an idea. So, like, I'm just gonna add like some bright yellow right here. Found that interesting. I think I'm gonna desaturate it a bit, just like a little bit. Yeah, I like that. It's so small, but like it adds a little bit of something. Like on his left side, it looks like he's like forcing some kind of power up in his hand, like a Rasengan. Is like, with my power and this gun in my right hand, I can conquer the world. All right, I'm gonna leave the face alone before I start spending too much time on that. After all, like there is the thing that I suppose do, which is it's fire. Been avoiding doing it. I've been dodging that shit like it's fashionable. Oh wait, I have an idea. I have another idea. Which layer am I on? This one. Yeah. So like, how does meh meh? Uh, no. Mm. As I said before, I noticed that he uses multiple colors when doing this. There we go. Like, what I'm wondering right now if, like, I know I'm like just doing some random scribbles, right? But I'm wondering like what I can do to these scribbles to like get them to, um, I don't know, to do something. Like I'm trying. Again, I'm like throwing shit at the wall and experimenting to see what I can get from it. So next, what I'm gonna consider doing is blending them. But with what brush? Or with knife? What the fuck is that? Sorry. Okay. No. Liner maybe. Like. Meh. Get. Oh. 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 Okay. Maybe. All right. I have another idea. I have another idea. I have another idea, guys. His brain is working. This isn't good. I'm gonna do it like bigger first. So yeah, from the point of combustion, like it goes like so. Yes. I'm going to sample different colors. I'm going to use very intense colors. Like, I've done this before in one of my other paintings. Fuck, we've gone full circle. Yep. Yeah. No. Yes. Probably. Something is happening. Something is happening. um, Whatever. Fuck the silhouettes. Like, that's not the main focus of this activity. Okay. Okay. So, are you seeing this shit, by the way? I'm going to between here, like so. Hmm. I actually like this. I fucking found it. This is it. This is it. This. I'm gonna try it. I have to try this. thorough. That marks the end of thoughts. Okay. Is this it? Let's try to replicate what I did before. So, lots of rich orange, if I remember correctly. And this is the brush I use, the round glaze brush. Round glaze brush. If I forget, I can watch this back. Uh, hmm. Color background. Like feeling like a deep blue. Let's see how this works. on something that kind of speaks to the planes. What do I mean by speaks? I have no idea. Nope. Hmm. You could like first take into consideration like what color do I make my man? If like the background is going to be red, like I planned for his skin to be this color. Yeah. And like on my laptop screen where again colors are more vibrant, I noticed that's actually extremely aggressive. Mm. So big undo right there. Hmm. Okay. Focus. Flames. That's where my mind is right now. I remember using this to blend into the background. Oh, mm. All right. So don't worry about it. Just use this color right here. I'm hoping this works out. And blend. Did I use this to blend? Now I'm actually like questioning myself, like if I did use it. Doesn't seem too right to be honest. Right? No. Hmm. It's actually this is where I begin. Um, oh yeah, I do know. Okay. Right. So the glaze around glaze. Then I did something like this. I did it bigger first in comparison to like the opacity isn't high enough. this too. And then where? Then there wasn't that much yellow in that other composition, but I don't need to stick to it so like closely. Uh, this tone of orange. Mm. Okay, don't freak out. Just hold it. Mm. Let's see what you can do. Looks like absolute nonsense. Mm. Perfectionism is killing this one. So the difference between this and that one over is the fact that I wasn't really looking at any sketch. Mm. 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 something. Uh, uh, hmm. Now, the next question. How do I make the painting look good? uh, I don't know. I don't know. It's been another 40 minutes. I guess I'll take a 10-minute break once again. 48 minutes, really. And cool. 3.5 hours for today. I see if I can push it to 4. I don't know if I can push it to 5. 25 hours today would be nice. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Yeah, talk, stream, streaming man, talk man. Nah, just kidding. So, okay, like I'm not entirely like satisfied with it, but it's is closer to what I want. I have a feeling I might like again just redo it. But this is more in line with my own like self-expression, like the way I want to self-express. Like I've done earlier paintings, let me save this and let me like load up one that I've done earlier. I believe this one was done on Krita, and it like looks a lot like it's where are we? Uh, mm, oh shit. I don't think. Oh wait, maybe I can find it. Maybe, just maybe. Like my naming convention for. Oh, here it is. Do I want to load it up in Krita? Okay, no, I think I exported it as a PNG. Yeah. Yeah, so there was a painting that I did earlier in the year. This right here. I was honestly trying to like rework a way to do fire that wasn't quite this. Like I kind of forgot about this, honestly. And I find it really I honestly find it kind of strange that I've gone like once again full circle and I've actually like developed the style a little bit further because like I didn't really understand how to paint the fire. I was looking at a reference picture of a burning forest and like you can see like within the, I'm gonna call it an inferno. I like using the word inferno. Like within the inferno, like you have the hotter, which is like yellow, and then like you have the orange and then the deep reds, but there's a lot less, I guess you can say, resolution in this temperature in this painting, whereas like what I just did a while ago, there's more of a gradient between like hottest and least hot, but still pretty hot. Uh, Something that I think needs to be reworked is the way I blended the colors on like the layer underneath. Due to the blending, it's kind of dark, washed out, not very bright, fiery. So that's something to work on. But yeah, this was like one of my first attempts painting fire. You can see like the same, like a lot of energy here going on, like very energetic brushstrokes. Hmm. But the thing is, like, I don't really know if it belongs on this piece. Like I'm looking at what I've drawn and I wonder if like that aesthetic like really meshes well with it. Hmm. Do I move on to trying to like paint the people again? I don't know. Yes, actually, I do know. You don't know, bro. Okay, excuse me. I'll be right back. I'm going to take. No, I'm not gonna say that. What the fuck? BRB. Fuck. Breeze blows. Part of me wonders, like, is it okay to just like sit down silent like this on his legs? Maybe, maybe not. Hey man, I don't make the rules, except I do. Mhm. Mhm. All right, it's 9:02. Let's go. Ginger chews. Mhm. 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 All right, so I'm gonna make a lot. I'm gonna make another layer. There are like a total of around 22 layers on this so far. Most of them are just like attempts at making something. I'm gonna see what I can do. Let's see what filbert does. This filbert goes. The opacity is of a certain place. Mm. And I make it a big, big, bit bigger. So there's gonna be some yellow that goes there. Yellow around these parts. Uh, yeah, and I'm just gonna like be slightly more calm. Let me see if I can actually like control the wildness, if such a thing is possible. Uh, uh, Orange goes there, some more yellow here, there, 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 and there. Yes, and then around this yellow, I want a very strong orange. So, uh, yeah, vibrant like that, and yeah, just just add more really, but make it correspond so that there's some kind of like, or what would you call it, visual rules in place, some kind of contiguity, me no know. Just make it make sense. I don't really like that. Is it because of the size of the brush? That's what I'm asking myself right now. Um, all right, wait. Let me use a flat brush instead. Hmm, will this work? Hope so. So yeah, like I said, strong orange. Let's make it like so. Uh-huh. Does this make sense? Does this look better? I don't know. It's a lot stronger, a lot more pronounced. Uh, okay. Again, size. Going to a bit smaller. Let's see here. Oh, it feels like it isn't done well. Uh, like you just gotta make it wild, really. But like I don't know how to make it mm, like I don't have them skills, boy. So like be that tight with my line work. No, no. Just gotta go, man. Let go. Let go. Let go. Stop. Stop. Let go. Hmm. Yeah. Is that it? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's keep this train moving. Here. What do I put there? Maybe a strong red. Red knits. Like, I do wonder if any of this will make sense at the end of the day. I'm just hoping it does. Thing is, like, this is like a strong color, yes? Like, that symbolizes like a certain level of heat. Like, I don't want to have the focus be all over the composition. Mm-mm. Mm. Maybe you would be different. Maybe. Maybe. I'm just hoping all this line work will pay off. Like, just, I'll pray. Pray. Pray to the art gods. Hmm. Nah. Hmm. Okay, so let me play with the mid range a little bit. That's not the mid range, is it? It's just like math scribbles, some of these. Mm. No, like the focus is all over the place. Okay. How do I solve that? I have an idea. And that is just like darkening around these areas. Yeah, just like that. Does this actually help? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'm helping. I'm just like ruining things now. Like, oh my god, my indecision. Oh my god. Ah, nope. That doesn't help. I can only undo so many times before this is just completely ruined. Yeah, scribbles are definitely overdone. Start again. Blend again. Delete blend. Huh? I'm just going crazy, aren't I? Back to that other brush I was using. Please. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Probably looking at what I'm making, and you're like, bro, this is villainous, bro. Not in a good way. It's not in a good way. What are you doing, bro? Let me just add some dots of like deep red, like actual dark red around the place. I'm gonna see if I can actually like blend that in. Right here, it doesn't belong right here. Yeah, they're just around like the corners of this composition, like more dots. And then like I'm going to blend it in. Like if you look at the gray value, like like there's much focus is supposed to be here in the center. Sheesh. Right, so it's blending. So I'm gonna use a different brush to put in some whites right here. I'm going to be like selective about it. I can't paint on it for some reason. Okay. I see why some of it isn't blending. This is resulting in some interesting effects. The whole layering thing. I can kind of see it like becoming something. Like on this screen right here. Like this actual very hot orange right here is can actually help. Uh, oh, right. Forgot to restart the timer. Such a it's stop it. So that orange is something, yeah? Can I be heard? I don't know if I am audible. Sponsored by Audible. I'm just kidding. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Mm-hmm. Yep. That strong orange is coming in clutch. This, of course, it's for some reason what the word that comes to mind is it needs a nest. That doesn't really make sense. Like, why would it? It kind of looks like a nest. That's what I just realized. Okay. Uh, whoa. It's very ink-like, I guess. But yeah, No. And then right here, we're going to have just absolute white. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. Yes, like supposedly what I mean supposedly, there's supposed to be some right there. I didn't mean to like do it like that, though. I feel like I have to be sparring with the whites. Like, should I be? I don't know. Like I've been through so many stages with this, and I still can't really come up with something that I'm satisfied with. Okay, what shape language? It means shape language. What do you mean by that, boy? Stop using fancy words. So say brilliance. Um, you ever just like absolutely embarrass yourself? Probably thinking like, yeah, of course, everybody has embarrassed themselves at some point or another. Man, like the way I live life, it's like I never see other people embarrassing themselves. It's like I only see the embarrassment I feel, and then like there's nothing else. But last one, yeah, no, it's almost whatever. Like you can like try to help it correspond with some of these things. Like yeah, I follow some lines here, some lines there. Yeah, okay, so some of that later. On the top, was actually a for forwarding. Hopefully I've done. This might do something. If I know if it is something. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a bunch of like other lines. Yeah, yeah, I think that's enough. Um, I have a feeling that I am going to redo this again. But everything, every, I can't even find the words to say anymore. Look, man, when you're shooting into the dark, every attempt, every miss, hopefully, gets you closer to that hoop. Slam dunk kind of shit. You know what I mean? Bit by bit, I find the way. All those who lost are not won. All those who wander are not lost. Yeah. Fuck me on my life. Okay. I'm kidding. Okay. I am going to attempt to paint skin again. Guide me, sketch. So first, I am just going to give it a similar color as the uh, fire, as like some of that fire is like reflecting off of the face. Yes, like supposed to see most of this like so, at the least. Uh, uh, you should see the fire reflecting off of the underside of her face. And there's some orange on this side, so I'm going to try to capture that. Also, like her hair is yellow right here, but I'm just gonna pretend. But, fuck. Yeah, there's some here too. Oh, wait, no, I forgot. So I was gonna give her those white eyes. The ethereal eyes. I'm going to, okay, just call layer 24 facial structure. Facial structure type shit. And I am going to focus on the facial structure. Wow. Huh? Mm, finite details I can't really focus on them at this point in time. So I feel like, yeah, just gonna block it. Block it in is the right thing to do. Yeah, good for this. I'm no longer gonna try to like portray her as burnt face right here. Uh, Copper yellow, like bright to bring attention to it. I might have to erase these white lines as they bring the attention away from the lady's face, which I want to be like the focal point, and then like this one secondary. The fire is tertiary. Really? But I've put most of the focus into the fire because I just don't fucking know how to do it. I don't know if there's anybody watching me, but if you have any experience painting fire, then, some tips and tricks. Oh my God, where am I? So this half of the face is illuminated. This part is falls into the shadow. And then the other side I want to be like orange. Mhm. that side of the nose too. There's like neutral color in between. If I was going to like uh, take any take any example from the master copy I just did, or pastiche. I don't know. Master copy pastiche. Let me look up the difference. I don't know. Technical shit, bro. Difference between, is there such a thing as a master copy and a master copy and a pastiche? Huh. Oh, a pastiche is a smattering of reference. Oh wait, no, 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 no. I'm going to go visual arts. Like that answer was from Reddit. Don't trust anything from Reddit. Jerwood Visual Arts. What's this? I. Oh, God. Okay. Let me check if this is reputable. Jerwood Visual Arts. What is this? About us. What? Free art glossaries. Blog on famous artings and blah blah da 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 da. Na 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 na. So what are you really? Are you just like a website? Who runs this shit? Contact. Admin. Admin runs this shit. Cool. Who is Jerwood? Ideesthesia in art. What is that? Okay, my curiosity is piqued. Ideesthesia is a phenomenon, according to Jerwood Visual Arts, is a phenomenon where sensory experiences are linked to concepts or ideas. It is a blending of sensory perception and cognitive processes where a person's thoughts and ideas are triggered by sensory stimuli. This concept plays a significant role in the creation and perception of art as it allows artists and viewers to connect on a deeper level beyond just visual or auditory stimuli. Okay, I'll bookmark this. Don't really know how reputable this is, but whatever. Pastiche in art refers to a work that imitates the style of another artist or period. Like, I learned this in my first year of painting, by the way, and I've forgotten it. Uh, Pastiche in art refers to a work that imitates the style of another artist or period. It is a form of homage, or tribute to the original work, often blending elements from different sources to create a new piece. Pastiche can be seen as a form of artistic borrowing or appropriation, where the artist takes inspiration from various sources to create something new. Da da da. History of pastiche in art. Okay, so like what I want to know. Despite its popularity and versatility, pastiche in art has faced criticism from some quarters. Critics argue that pastiche can be seen as derivative or unoriginal, lacking the creativity or innovation of truly original works. May also be accused of being superficial or lacking depth, as it often relies on surface-level references and visual cues. Some critics also raise ethical concerns about pastiche, particularly when it involves the appropriation of marginalized or underrepresented voices. Artists who borrow from cultures or communities outside their own may be accused of cultural appropriation or exploitation. It is important for artists to approach pastiche with sensitivity and respect for the sources they are drawing from. Like, I get that. Like, I totally get that. And I can't imagine some circumstances in which it's like done in an offensive way. The way I see it, though, like, right. So the way I see it is like, let's say that I really like Kino, right? There is this like Russian rock group back in the day called Kino. I don't know if they still make music. It was like some 70 or so years ago. Um, I, whatever. It was a long time ago. And like, if I'm inspired by that, I don't think there's anything wrong with like creating work that takes some elements of that style, that Soviet era depression rock. Eh, whatever. I don't have much else to say on it. The timer's still running and I'm not doing anything. Stop that. So like master copy now. Master copy. Huh? According to Muddy Colors, I don't know how reliable these sources are, so during this out. The purpose is to build your confidence as an artist. I have not done this. Okay, whatever. It's just like replicating the source, the work of a master, I guess you can say, of another artwork, really. Thing is that sorry, these master copies look spot on, bro. Nothing close to what I was doing a while ago. Like I can spot some differences, but they're not too pronounced. Of course, you're going to want to see my bud. Yeah, like there's the difference, like master copies right here, bro. Like, but see, I don't see it. You can barely see the difference, bro. Yeah. So yeah, I got the definition from this website. Okay. And of course, like the Jerwood visual arts one that I just read about, IDSTs and shit was here. Okay, cool. I was just making sure there was nothing. I was bringing attention to fuck, whatever. Oh, yeah, and I was looking at the manual for this. I was looking at the painting, really. To be honest, it's like there's some elements of what I was doing a while ago to this other painting. All right. Yoink. Yoink. Where am I? Right. All right. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to call it a day. Usually, like, I try to, like, push and push and no, I don't usually do this. Like, I used to do that, but lately I've been falling behind in my own studies, I guess you can call it. Today was a welcome change of pace. I would love to be able to do like 5 hours every day at the very least, but as it stands right now, I am feeling some level of fatigue, I guess you can say. So I am going to be kind to myself and call it a day right here. I'm gonna save this, and that's that. Will you exit? Uh, right. And I think I am going to rest. It's 9:40 p.m. I wanted to just like keep on going until like 12 a.m. But yeah, no, I'm gonna call it a day right here. Uh, you know, I don't think I have any viewers right now, but if there's anybody watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. Uh, I hope you have a pleasant evening, pleasant morning, pleasant midday, pleasant brunch, pleasant night. Sleep well, all that good jazz. And yeah, take it easy. Bye bye.